Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Gelt playthrough as the Golden Order, where things are going reasonably. We do need to start upping our Imperial authority again, though we'll get there. That's because we just did some awesome confederating again, getting ourselves a load of new buildings. I have been told I do get better battle wizards. Ah yes, here I can recruit really high level wizards straight away, which is quite nice. I do also get my new special unit, which I have been told to go look at.
Yes, indeed.
And it's crossbowman. Where is it? Somebody told me there's some really nice armor piercing guys somewhere.
Yes. King Lewin Leoncoeur.
Ostland. Empire Knight Great Swords. Oh, they sound awesome. Though, how can I phrase it? While they sound awesome, I suspect they're probably not as good as straight normal units. So obviously, yeah, we're going to keep working on everything. I really do want an excuse to go to war up there.
Watch the quarry. Not likely.
Gonna merge these two armies together as soon as I can. And start building up another proper army. Again, I probably need to do a little bit of rejigging with what we've got where to make sure we're getting the most of our possible income. Thank you for all the responses on roads. So roads apparently are not per province, region. I always get confused. They're per region, not per province. So the movement buff does... I'd thought the movement buff was for the entire province, not just the local sub-region of the province. So it doesn't stack, is my understanding. I'm going to go have a double check in a second. Come on, my Dowie friends. Advance, take down the Greenskin threat, who are becoming substantially weaker. I have been told to purge them. I've just replied to a comment on that, but I do hear they come and try and purge right back, so I'm not quite ready to do that just yet. Though if I can get another couple of armies out soon, you know, if I can get my economy going, we can get sort of 4 good solid armies, I will be all for pursuing a vigorous campaign of extermination into the mountains. Especially as it is good territory for us. It is all green territory for us, so that would go very nicely for us.
Hunters. Yes, my lord. Huntsman General.
It's just me, or does that sound very Sean Bean?
I will marshal the band. Huntsman General.
Right, I don't want 2 of them.
Huntsman General.
No, I don't want them. This is a very odd army, actually. See, these guys do have slightly better stats overall, but they don't have the shielding. For now, actually what I need in this one is ranged. Right, let's compare these guys. So they're armor piercing. 3 armor piercing, 15 damage. 3 missile damage. So why is it... Say 34, that confuses me. I don't get these stats. But yes, we are getting a couple of war wagons out because they're awesome. Oh, I can build tanks. I can build steam tanks, guys. I can... Oh, ha, 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 ha. Right, we're going to get a couple of war wagons out. I'm going to actually burn off those low-level Empire Knights. For the moment, actually, this army is going to get those war wagons in so we can move them down into my other army. Somebody did want me to look, so let's pin a mortar here. And compare. So, slightly less damage from the war wagon, a minor amount. Less range and much less ammunition. But it's also a much tougher, more versatile unit. You can move it around a lot more. Though these guys, I think, are going to be very fun. I do want to get a steam tank into every army because they're just awesome. And these guys are also, again, just awesome. So I think popping a couple of those into the build queue is a very good idea. Then they are going to be taken down and joined into some of the armies down here. Right, Avaland, I'm sorry to say, but you are not needed as a production hub now, because Wartbad does everything better. The only thing we don't have there is... Oh yeah, we've got that built in one of the provinces. That's the only building I don't have, and I'm not really that fussed by having warrior priests, so somebody's going to shout at me now, but... Right, let's have a look at this. It is region, so... That is definitely only affecting the local region. Wartbad is by far my best settlement. Do we actually have a... recruitment one there, because it doesn't make a huge amount of money. Again, I may as well knock that over here, because we're going to be recruiting them all up there. It's also a far more Wartbad. It's a far more central location for any Empire campaigns. It's far enough from the front lines. I don't have to with the orcs. I don't need to worry about it too much. But it's close enough that I can definitely build and reinforce armies there nicely. So I'm happy. I am actually very happy at the moment with how things are going. Like I said, we're going to do a bit of rejigging of armies. We're definitely going to be getting some of those Demigriff Knights into our armies. Certainly into our main army. Again, guys, please give me advice on army layouts, what you do for them, because I suck. I'm put my hand straight up. I suck at late game Empire armies. So please let me know how, what, where, and why you do what you do. I will read it. I will use the information to try and make things work. I mean, you could always do the age-old, just stack everything up as high as you can. Come on! Oh, the greenskins are suffering! We really might be at the point where I might be able to actually pursue a vigorous extermination campaign. I want to make sure I'm completely ready first. Because don't get me wrong, while I'm technically powerful, I suspect they are still, they are still very powerful and could throw some very big armies at me, and they will come out of the mountains all over. So realistically, I probably want 3 armies stacked up along here to push into those mountains and deal with, so I can push one into the mountains while the others deal with incursions. At least 3. Ooh.
Flame on!
You're just being dropped there now, because I'm like that.
I am the supreme patriarch. The men are keen.
We're born to hunt.
Oh, wrong army. I was like, what's going on there?
Waste my potential.
We will rejig this army a bit. I'm not going to keep quite so many hunters. That's sad. See, they're just so veteran.
Huntsman General.
Oh, wow. I may have removed quite a lot from here. See, I'm not so fussed by other buildings. They don't really provide a huge amount. So for now I'm going to leave there. No, we will at least start building that. And a public order building, because they are quite low on public order. There we go. He's just heading down there to help remove the corruption. The other nice thing we can do up here is, in work bad, because we've got all those special buildings, we get very, very high level mages if we recruit them there as well. So that's why we're leaving that there. Come on, my doughy friends, you want to expand more. I'd like these guys to capture everything down here, because that would be very beneficial for me. I mean, I have one less front to fight on. Potentially does at the moment, because they will definitely take the brunt. Well, it looks like we're in a war. That's fine. It's on our borders. I can happily move some armies over to take there, as long as they don't hit me quickly first. It gives us a chance to flex our new military muscle and expand our territory slightly. It's not a huge amount of flex, but it will help. Oh my god, at that army. We are going to start building some steam tanks as well, because why the hell not?
Is it time?
Engage in politicking.
Ready.
Huntsman General, get a move on. Base camp for now.
It is time. Very well. Now. Huntsman General. Quicker, men. No time for our
They are. I've never really used them massively in battle, but I know they're meant to be awesome, so.
Huntsman General, the land provides.
I'm not a fan of Luminarchs. They are really good, don't get me wrong, they do a huge amount of damage. I just find them always to be a little bit... yeah. I probably used them wrong. But, yeah. So we're starting building a couple of steam tanks there as well. So I'll start building their walls. Right here needs its walls built up. I have a bit of cash from knocking over those buildings. Okay. I actually quite like Wars of Secession at this point. That is nice. No, I want the extra global recruitment. I don't need to spend all my money in one go. We're getting there. We're burning off all this corruption, and we are getting ourselves into a good position long run. We'll take them down easily enough. Carrick Norm will fall really easily, actually, I suspect. So that is a non-issue there. And once Carrick Nord has fallen, we'll move my armies back out up to my borders. Rejig my armies a bit and get ourselves generally in the best possible situation.
More valuable than...
No, I don't want a military alliance because you will drag me into other wars. If they were big and powerful, I'd by all means go for that, but they're not. Vidawi are weak. And though the Greenskins are struggling at the moment, and they are potentially going to, you know, it's saving my bacon, actually. I suspect Vidawi are going to get slapped back shortly, but the Barrow Legion are still there. Ooh. So all the Vamps are over in Bretonia now. Well, there will be other ones in other places, but the main ones I need to worry about. As we slowly consolidate the Empire. Oh, wow. Oh no, they are still there. It just looked grey on the map. That is one hell of an army. They are marching through my territory to go and fight the dwarves. I assume. So not the dwarves, the orcs. I assume.
What? Is that where heretics lurk?
The men are keen.
The nation calls. Step to it. Onwards.
I'm going to do a rejigging here.
Huntsman General, we're there.
Wrong army.
Covering ground.
Huntsman General, on the trail.
And you can take the place of that. I want 2 of you in. You can replace 2 of them. Do I want a 3rd thing? I don't really need as many. Yeah, if I've got them, I don't need as many anti-large.
Step to it.
So that's made Gelt's army into a very, very nice solid army there.
Huntsman General.
There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Advancing.
Huntsman General.
Tracker of distinction.
Well, they can all wait there and they can expand, move forwards next turn. Okay. They're going to zerg down here up to Grimhold. Not overly worried here. I'm a bit surprised Grimhold went... Well, I'm a bit surprised... No, Grimhold didn't start that war. I'm a bit surprised that... that Bellegarde... oh god, I can't remember his dwarven faction here. Went to war with them. Clan Anger and Caracizor went to war with Grimhold because they're already in a big war. And Wissenland. Wissenland. I probably want to make sure I don't give them a agreement to transfer, go through my territory. Actually, that we'll have a chat there next turn and make sure we don't, because I actually don't want them attacking the dwarves at all. And I suspect if I remove that, they won't be able to go past Fort Sol, which will mean they'll have to do a big, long way around to get anywhere. That is one hell of an army going down through there. That said, we've got good armies here. Once I put a couple of steam tanks into them as well, it's gonna get fun.
Huntsman General.
Oh. Stop Wissenland by force. That solves my problem.
So,
I don't think they realised quite how close I was.
Huntsman General.
How to proceed? Leave no one behind.
Huntsman General.
Huntsman General.
Huntsman General.
You can head
Garrison.
there. We'll rejig that one next turn with some extra units. Let's get rid of one of them.
Huntsman General. Is it time? Fall in, men.
And yeah, they are going to get crushed. The secessionist scum. That's what they are, guys. They seceded from the Empire. As such, they need to be brought into order.
On march.
Vampire corruption's going up. Okay. I could have stopped the war, but I didn't see a reason to. They are an annoyance of a territory. They're in a little place, and they give us shiny special steam tanks. So yeah, we are going to batter them. And yeah, then we're going to start rolling steam tanks into all of our armies, and everything's going to be even better. And then we're getting really far forwards there, so you know we'll be right up against Reichland as well, and the Pretender there, because at this point we control well, not a majority, but a large point of that voting. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Maybe getting a little too cocky here. That is why I wasn't wanting to go to war with the Orcs just yet, because they're still bloody powerful. Ooh. Oh, bugger. I may have messed up by double timing in here. So we're going to draw up lines here. We've got a very good, solid force here. We've got an organ gun. We've got a mobile mortar. I may have been better with two of these. Not an organ gun. What are they called again? We've got lots of war wagons, so we can be very manoeuvrable, though we're not quite as normal a traditional force. The thing I do like about the war wagons is they have height as well. Ugh, this is a grotty map.
Awaiting orders. By Ulrich's wrath. Spearmen.
I know, I don't quite want to do it
Sigmar's
like that.
heirs. We are Sigmar's heirs. Spearmen.
I do want them on the edges, but I also want them in the middle just in case.
Missile troops.
Even though...
For Heldenhammer. Spearmen. The Empire endures.
Please put them in the order I've actually got them.
For Heldenhammer. Our weapons are yours.
There we go, that's better.
Missile infantry. Spearmen. The Empire endures. Great swords. By Ulrich's wrath. Show us the foe. Sigmar calls. Outriders. Standing by.
we go. Move straight forwards to force them to engage as quickly as we can. Go straight onto their Hellstorm rocket battery, please. So that's a Hellblaster volley gun. So it's very short range, actually. So actually, we want to make sure this is in front of this little gap here.
Detachments, move!
Sigma calls!
These guys aren't necessarily so I have to worry about so much. I've kind of got everything a little bit set up because I don't want to be doing too much movement.
We serve the Emperor!
See, they are able to quite easily counterfire at us, but we're quite tough, so... That said, their mortar is also hitting us, so... This battle may not actually go as well as I'd hoped. I shouldn't have advanced in so quickly. I was being a bit cocky. No, that's perfect. We have broken one of their guns. Right, let's start. Oh no, we're not going to do damage to one of those great swords, but some of their weaker units will start hammering. Oh, they came back. One more volley. Then we'll start pulling out. Though these guys, I think, can shoot and move, can't they? Maybe not that particular version. Come on! Break them again. The real benefit we have with the Hellstorms is the Hellstorms are so inaccurate in comparison to us. I'm back! But the Hellstorm rocket batteries will do a lot of damage to us long run. Ooh!
Moving now! Sir! To battle!
You guys can move out to try and support. I've left these guys a little overexposed. That's fine, they did their job.
Knights! The Empire endures! Hellblaster!
Outriders!
Send us out!
Ah!
Glory to the Empire! For the Emperor!
In range! For the Emperor! Taking position! Formation, march!
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Hammer into him.
For Heldenhammer!
Demigriff Knights!
Formation march!
Pull out.
Taking that position! Lord.
Ooh, we took a lot of fire there. Okay, you guys can pull back to here, please.
Very well!
Right, you guys can start sneaking down those woods to hit them there. That's perfect. Heavy engagement on Eben.
I am supreme!
You can rust, mate.
Outriders! Hellblaster volley gun! Fire! Understood!
No, you can just fire at will, please.
Demigriff Knight!
I want you guys to pull right over here. Engage, engage, engage. Engage there fast. Take them out.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Second they stop moving. Whoa. Turn and hit them, please. I want you guys getting right behind as early as you can. Get a counter charge on.
The Empire endures! Yes, sir!
Big concern by them.
Ready! Powder dry! Formation! March!
Basically, I'm trying to get these guys around to hammer into their ranged.
My Sigmar's will! Find your targets!
You guys can all hit that. You guys can hit there to try and free him up. That's going nicely. Right, so we've been engaged on our line, but we've got our cavalry roving behind, and I'm trying to use my ranged to really pick holes in them. We'll also start using our main guy to hit some of their big nasty units, like that one there, for example. I need to definitely add some support there, because they will shred through them. So that should do some nice damage to those great swords to really weaken them and help. We probably won't win, but it'll certainly free up the line a bit. And in fact, these guys are all going to move over here to engage.
Heading out! Detachments, move! Outriders!
In fact, you guys can move over here as well to help. You can charge down into there. I want you heading straight over here. As soon as we're free in the back, we'll also start charging my cavalry into the rear. At the moment, I want to get all of my ranged units on there.
Outriders! For Heldenhammer! Cannons!
Oh, that's perfect. Hit him, hit him, hit him!
Ready! Understood! Prepare for combat! Ready for war!
Perfect.
Shoot! Move out! On our way! Moving out, sir! We serve the Emperor!
Keep mobile, guys. Right, you can hammer into the back there, please, to give us a bit of support.
Spearmen! Sigmar calls! Hellblaster fully gun!
Right, all of you guys can support in the centre here now.
Fire!
Well, we have just crumbled, to be fair. You can break out and transport in the centre, and these guys back in here. We're already pushing their ranged all over the place. Slam into the side there, please.
Sigmar, preserve us! State troops ready!
These guys need to pull back a little bit.
Warhammer!
Let's drop that in there.
I am master of Shalom.
Demi-Griff Knights! Take the ground! Ranged weapons ready!
Hit them, hit them, hit them. You just want to keep pinging in. And try and move them around the side. I may have just completely trounced my best army here, guys. Come on, break them. Be enough to break them.
Demi-Griff Knights! Crew to cannons! Now!
Perfect.
Hellblaster! Quick march!
Slam over into that flank, please. We're breaking them, that's fine. All of my ranged is dealing with that.
Missiles ready!
Ugh.
Withdraw!
That's it. Let's get rust out on them, please. That's it. Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Make sure they're completely broken.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Here we go.
Hellblaster bully gun! Sigmar, guide our fire! Great swords! To war!
Right, you guys need to turn and come this way. This is pretty much done. But oh my god, it's been brutal! I am liking these guys though. They've not got a huge amount of kills to be fair. Not compared to my other things, but they're so mobile. They've been very helpful actually. And that is awesome. I hadn't quite realised how these things shoot. They're more like, you know, puckle gun type things.
Outriders!
Chase them off. Woof. So there's the first engagement of the Wissenland War, and I mean it could have been better, it could have been worse. A victory is a victory. We'll probably move the other army over here to help us capture there, and we'll move forwards a little slower now. That gun though, oh wow, I like them a lot. They're very short range. They're much more... I've not really used them before much, as you can probably tell. They're much more short range. They're much more, like, really effective line guns. See, the real benefit is I think we had the garrison forces there as well. So that have really helped us. Oh, they're sending reinforcements back. God damn. That's fine, we've got other armies in the area who can come and support, so...
What does the Emperor bid? Get a move on! Huntsman General! The land provides. On the trail!
Let us begin. Yes, that will do. I shall be victorious.
Ah, I thought I'd lose something if I autoed it, but it wasn't worth fighting.
A deserved promotion! Fall in, men! Keep the pace!
Hunt and forage. Fall in, men.
Huntsman General!
Tracker of distinction. You summon me.
I think upping all of my... Oh, no. Lightning Strike. That would have been insanely good there. And this is where we are going to leave this one, guys, while we're moving up our tanks, which is going to be quite cool. Our first bit of Wissenland taken. I do need to keep an eye on these Dowie here, because I am at war with them as well. But it's our first bit of aggressive expansion into Empire territory anyway, but they shouldn't have succeeded. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys.